welcome to our show. Today, this is Kids Opinion. Today, topics we will be discussing makeup show, and this is an example. So, starting first of all, they fill their products all the way to the top. I think that. Oh, can we start? All right, and this is Diana. She's one of my friends. All right, and like I've been hearing that makeup companies they throw their makeup away and they just leave it there. Perfectly good makeup too. I don't know. They just throw it away. All right, what's your opinion?
It's kind of wasteful because, like, if you tell people to buy it, then they buy it, but you just have a lot of it left. Why don't you just leave it?
Yeah, and that's that's basically exploiting their company. I think they could do better. They could either like give the makeup to the homeless or like give it to like or they could it could be like examples or you could take it home for free. They have to do a little bit, not even a little bit, way better on selling their products. Like even in the mall, like if you touch something, oh you it's like a joke. If you touch something, you have to buy it. But some people would take that seriously and like they would get like have a fit. So I think that they need to do better with their companies, and like they're kind of exploiting their companies.
And they shouldn't make the products so much money. Like, I was passing by a store and it said like $50 for 2 things. Come on now.
And if the prices are so high and you just throw them away after one day, what's the point of making them high? There should be at least like let's say
Like almost $100 in one trash can.
I know not even like $1,000 in one trash can per day. That makeup gets destroyed and turned into trash or goes to the trash. I think they need to do better, and that's why we came here to discuss this matter.
Because people really don't know how much money is getting thrown away just because of one store.
Like think of the poor. The poor have to sleep on sidewalks, in front of houses. They really could just go here. You can have some makeup and here's some food. Instead, they just throw it away for them to just grab it, and they get yelled at for touching the trash can. They have to stop exploiting their companies. This is a serious matter.
And a lot of companies are wasting almost like over $1,000 just throwing away stuff. It's the same thing with Dunkin' too. If no one if there's like donuts left, they'll throw them in the trash, and then when people go dumpster diving for it, they'll get mad.
Think of the homeless. They could give those donuts to the whole homeless, and and then and then makeup too. Like they have to be better and more polite with it. If you're gonna get mad at people for like, oh that's too expensive. Oh I can't touch the trash can because you threw it away. Maybe you need to do better and stop exploiting your company.
It's the same for all makeup companies.
I know.
Like, you want to be mad expensive, but then get mad at people when they're trying to buy it, or if they shoplift.
I know.
But you're throwing it all away for no reason.
It's almost $300. $300 for a makeup box. I feel like that. I'll be honest. That should be like $50. But what if people don't have that money and only? What if people don't have that money and dream on getting that? That's something they really need to start doing. Is giving out makeup. Let's say like Claire's. Like for a free piercing, you have to. Some Claire's for a free piercing, you have to give like organs. Like what? I think a lot of companies need to do better on like selling their stuff and like just do better to help the homeless, to help people who like live in a house but like it's small, like they need a help, especially
with influencers. Like influencers spend more money on makeup than they do on actual things.
and influencers. What is it?
Influencers.
It's for losers.
Sorry.
They like TikTokers and Instagrams they go live and they like say how bad makeup products are. good makeup. They say good makeup products are bad, and then the bad makeup products are good.
That makes no sense.
And they all do it. They just do it for money. They didn't do it for fun. They don't do it to help the companies. They do it for money. If you do it for money, what's the point of even doing it? Like you could be doing other things. You could be cooking. You could be doing other things. You could there's all right. So you have an opinion?
Why are you getting so mad? Just like
All right. So I'm just
So I don't know why, but any company, they throw away a lot of good stuff that they could give to other people. Like they throw it away and then get mad at people when they try to get it. It's not yours anymore once you throw it away.
I know, and a lot of the most what's it called? Like the company that Sephora? Yeah, Sephora is the most common company to just throw it in the trash. Just gone. Off with it.
It goes with all companies, even Apple. Like I was on TikTok once, and they was recording themselves going to Amsterdam and Apple, and there was like perfectly fine phones. Like there was an iPhone 13 in there, Pro Max, perfectly fine.
People are trying. Let's say homeless people are trying to survive. Trying to get money to provide from themselves and their families if they have some. So all I'm saying is like even
do better.
Like do better. Even the president of
America.
No, of Rhode, Providence, Providence. No, yeah, the mayor of Providence needs to do much better. Cause if you don't do better, a lot of people are gonna starting to sue, starting to come complaints. You need to do better. Like even this was from Claire's. It was.
I'm sorry,
it was $30.
$10 for that. It was $10 for one.
I know. And the other day I went to Claire's. It was $30 for a little small wallet like this big. Even Gucci sometimes
Gucci's expensive in general.
I know. Gucci gives out fake Gucci sometimes. They need to do better with their products. Some people, rich people like Bill. Yeah, like they oh, I feel that company. I throw stuff away all the time. Go give out to the homeless. Like rich YouTubers just do it for the money. They don't do it for anything else. They do it for themselves.
Especially Mr. Beast.
I know.
He just does it for his own sake.
I know he doesn't
do
to
it
be
for
rich.
anybody else. He just does it because he wants to do it.
He helps people. But a lot of influencers be like, here, let me take a picture with you, and then they take it back and they be. Oh, there's this one girl. I don't know her TikTok, but I'm gonna call her out anyway.
Just calling people out.
She's a blondie, but she put on a lip gloss and she's acting like she don't know how to use it, and people are getting mad at her.
She just goes like this.
She just uses it wrong, and she doesn't do good. Like let's say, all right, so let's say I put on this and I say this is let's say this was $1,000, and I say, oh, this is trash. That's what she does. A lot of TikTokers and Instagrammers do that. So I really think a lot of those people should really do. This is a serious matter. Think of the homeless. Think of poor people.
Because the money is going up and the economy is going up. So a lot of things that used to be cheap are getting more priced. Like you could I was with my mom and she said, I forgot what she said, but we was in the store and we was buying ice cream, and the ice cream that we used to buy at Stockholm, it was like $2. As soon as we went there, it was $10. $10 for what? That? Come on now.
Do better. And this is a serious matter. They have to do better. So if you don't do better, more and more people are gonna get mad and start complaining and going dumpster diving.
And then start riots, and then the riots are gonna turn into a lot of violence.
The bills They make the bills off the roofs. They make the bills high. I know I'm gonna start finishing, but all I'm saying, they make the bills high. They accept it,
Coming up next is Messiah and Friend.
but they expect people to like buy makeup and pay the bills. Some people want to have fun, like get all dressed up and like yeah. All right, so we're gonna be wrapping this up.
Up
All right,
next is Messiah and Friend.
all right. Coming up next is Messiah and Friendly.
Okay, my legs hurt. Hurry up, Friend and Messiah.
Nice job.
Welcome. Thank you, my name is Messiah. This is Nathan, and this is Fabi. Thank you, Miley and Ziana, for teleporting us for teleporting them to us. Today we are going to be talking. We are going to be talking about video games. So,
And by the way, this is kids' opinions.
so Call of Duty.
Okay.
So first about Call of Duty. For my opinion, I like DMZ. And no, I like battlegrounds because it sends you when you're like down, it sends you straight to the gulag, and then you can just fight off for like anything, just fight off for get coming back to life, to come back to the game. And also, I like DMZ and zombies because for zombies you could just slip fun, and then you could just like, and I love rage quitting. I don't know why I love rage quitting, but I actually do. And also, um,
That's how people be in Call of Duty.
they just rage quit.
Go Nathan. I also like DMZ because it's a great mode to practice, and yeah, that's really all. Yeah, okay, just go.
So the second game that we are going to be talking about is Super Mario Bros. I'm gonna have my boyfriend over here talk about it.
Okay, so what I want to talk about Super Mario Bros. Is that it's a very good game. It's a very graphic game. It took a lot of games to get into this movie that just came out, and it had a lot of texture, a lot of graphics and stuff, and I loved it. And it's popular anyways, and I love that game. I play a lot of times. You can play it in like controller games and stuff, and that's what I like. I just like the all the time that they took to make this movie, and it took a lot of work to make the games and stuff. And I want to shout out to the person that made the Mario game because it is so good. And a lot of people play it because back in the day, all the people used to shout because they loved the game. So what do you have to say? What do you have to say about?
So about Super Mario Bros. I just like the graphics. The person who made the game, it just takes time. It takes coding. It takes a lot of time to do it. And that what I like about Super Mario Bros. is you get to pick any character, and it's all free, and you can play like Nintendo Switch. Basically only Nintendo Switch, right?
Basically.
Nintendo Switch and stuff.
It's a very good game because like you're saving like a princess and stuff. It's
Yeah.
a lot of things.
And it follows. It's basically based off the new movie Mario Bros.
And it's basically kind of like a treasure hunt. Like you have to follow all the quests and stuff. You have to try to save the princess by Bowser. So what do you have to say, Nathan?
I
You like
really don't know nothing about Super Mario Bros.
you don't know nothing about Super Mario Bros. Whatever, just go on the next game. Go on the
Alright, next game, Pokemon. I'm gonna let my boy Flemmy talk all about Pokemon.
So what I want to talk about Pokemon is that basically, I love it because basically it was out for a long time. It has animated stuff. It's very popular too, just like Super Mario Bros. And literally it has Pokemons, which is animals or like a creature or something that you can fight with your Pokemon.
and it was basically they were gonna call it catch them all because you have to catch Pokemons, but then they changed it as Pokemons because that was a good game. So what do you have to say, Messiah, about Pokemon?
What I like about Pokemon is they made a lot of like shows, movies. They made a lot of games about it, and one game that I like about Pokemon that my cousin showed me was Pokemon Unite. Pokemon Unite is a good game. It like you choose a thing when you start out. You choose a team. You choose the what is it again? Pokemon. You do a Pokemon thing. You choose a Pokemon.
You choose like whatever Pokemon you want.
Want to be a personal Pokemon. Then you join a game. You can make friends. It's multiplayer. You can, and then when you log into game, you catch other Pokemons. You fight them off. It's boss Pokemon, and then you fight the online people, and you just it's actually fun. Actually fun and all that. But
What do you have to say, Nathan? Skipping.
Nathan's
You're skipping. Okay, so the last one that we're gonna be talking about is Fortnite, and
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. I mean, so I'm gonna let Messiah talk about this.
So Mario Kart. So my cousin loves Mario. Like he hooked me onto this game. Mario Kart is like a game you can play on Nintendo Switch, like basically Xbox. Mario Kart, you drive like carts, motorcycles, everything. And that's all. That's basically all. That's it. You want to say something, Nathan?
Okay, so what I wanna say about Mario is basically kind of like the Mario games and all. But what I like about it is because like you can pick all the characters you want on Nintendo and stuff. It's called Mario Kart because you basically can do races, challenges with Mario characters and Nintendo's characters, and it's a lot of fun because you get to play it all the time.
And the last game we are going to do is Fortnite. So Fortnite is a game where you it's like a battle royale. Just like Call of Duty, but it doesn't have that much graphics. It's like an anime graphic. So you would log in, do a blah blah blah, choose a play, and then you will play it. You would grab guns, you'll kill people. It's not nothing with blood, so it's actually educational. So it's nothing like actiony than like than kind of Call of Duty and Apex. And Fortnite, you could do creative, you could do role play, you could do pop hunt, you could do anything. And what and what I like about it is because it's just fun. You can play with your friends, you can play with your family members. It's like really fun.
Okay.
Uh, I don't really know much about Fortnite. I stopped playing like a few years ago, but sometimes I watch my brother play Fortnite a little bit, and there's a lot of new stuff. Like when I was playing, it was like very old. I didn't really know about much, but now I watch my brother play a lot, and so I'm starting to like know stuff more from watching him play.
Yeah,
That's really it.
one thing I want to say is about like it's kind of like a shooting game, RPG game, but it's basically kind of almost all the people play it, but it's kind of like an old game too because and not all the people play it now because it's basically old and there's other new games coming out and it's getting crazy and stuff. It's basically a game that you like log in and stuff. You can even have friends. That's the good part. And it's like a fun game. You can play anytime. I think it's on only Nintendo, but it's a fun game.
And
We're done. Last game. I'm only gonna talk about it because they don't know it. Serious Sam. So Serious Sam is a game where they were on a helicopter, then it crashes down, and um then that's all really I have to say because I just logged into the game, and that's gonna be it. Have a nice day.
Gosh.